everybody is running around acting like they so shocked about what Calvin Ford just said in regards to Gervonta Davis stepping in the ring with Shakur Stevenson. Now, Tank's fans, they're excited about this because they didn't want the smoke anyway. In this video, we gonna talk about what Calvin had to say about Tank fighting Shakur. But before we do that, make sure y'all smash my like button, subscribe to the channel, and let's cook. Mr. Blueprint, Gervonta Davis. I've been telling y'all the whole time what the play is. Y'all say I'm hating. I'm the biggest Gervonta Davis hater. I've always gave him his props for being a hell of a fighter inside the ring. But I've always told y'all what the blueprint consists of, what the plan was, and what type of fighters that they gonna put him in the ring to fight. Calvin Ford just backed up exactly what I said while letting you know they gonna duck Shakur Stevenson flat out. Now, I know a lot of y'all already got the crying now. Y'all swinging, hitting the air because, man, y'all Gervonta Davis fanatics, y'all Tankamaniacs, y'all are on a whole nother level, for real. I just went down that man post. He posted and showed that he got new braids. Y'all dudes is on there writing heart emojis, talking about how good he looks. And I'm like, yeah, that pretty much sums it up. And this ain't no lie. I could make this stuff up if I wanted to. But anyway, I say that to just say, man, I don't know what it is about Gervonta Davis, but y'all are head over heels for this young man. It's getting way far out of control. It's like y'all move the goalposts. Y'all don't expect him to fight none of the top names. Anytime a top name comes up, y'all make a million excuses. You spend 10 and 12 hours a day defending it. And it's crazy. You know what I'm saying? Is this what boxing has become? Real talk. Every time his name comes up with another top level, A-level fighter, it's always Tank don't got to do this, and Tank is the A side, and y'all want Tank to do this, and y'all want Tank to do that. No, we want Tank to do the same thing that we want all these other fighters to do that call themselves the best. Prove it by getting in the ring, fighting the best. Now, when you point out the fact that Gervonta Davis haven't done that, then y'all want to argue and cry and say, well, the other guys, they not fighting each other and this and that. Gervonta Davis has been a professional for over 10 years now. He's actually been a professional for 11 years now. I pointed this out before in the past. These other fighters you talking about, they ain't been in the game as long as him. He became a champion before a lot of these fighters that we've been talking about were professional. But y'all continue to move the goalposts for Gervonta Davis and cry when people point these things out. Now, recently, Gervonta Davis, he basically told everybody that he ain't going to Saudi Arabia to fight no Devin Haney. Now, he didn't say those exact words, but y'all know what he said. He told His Excellency before he even thinks about even discussing the fight over there in Saudi Arabia, he got to send him 2 Ferraris to his doorstep. Now, if that don't sound like that he not interested, I don't know what does. Now, the next opponent is in his weight division because we know Devin Haney is at 140 and one issue will be the weight. Now, the next opponent is in his weight division, the WBC champion Shakur Stevenson, somebody else that Gervonta Davis has been having beef with for years, going back and forth with, and a fighter that's on that upper echelon, another A-plus level fighter that real boxing fans want to see them in the ring and finally get it on. Well, I told everybody a couple weeks ago that Tank Davis don't have no interest in fighting Shakur Stevenson at all. And I pointed that out by backing it up with a statement that Gervonta Davis made on X, showing that he don't have no intentions on fighting Shakur Stevenson at all. Now, I'm not going to go back into what statement he made. If y'all didn't hear me when I pointed all that out and I gave y'all those facts, well then, go do your research. Now, his coach Calvin Ford, he's come out and he let the cat out the bag, saying it straight, flat out. They don't have no intentions on fighting Shakur Stevenson, and this is the excuse why. I'm going to play y'all the tape of Calvin Ford, then I'm going to come back and I'm going to cook on this more.
But what I was going to ask you was, let's say he fights Tank. Do you see any problem at all being like, if he wants to stay away, like, you can't catch him. It's really hard to catch him.
Well, why would I put Tank in a situation like that when we can't do what we do? Because right now, if Tank don't get a knockout, it's going to, you get what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
If you know, because everybody think Tank got to knock everybody out to win a fight. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
You with me? Because that stab is on him. Okay. So it makes sense. Do you want to put yourself in a fight like that?
So just like I told people, Shakur Stevenson, he ain't part of the blueprint. But they ain't going to just come out and flat out and tell you they don't want Tank in the ring with Shakur until now. But they did it with a whole bunch of excuses on why behind the reason. Because they know that his maniacs in the casual fan base, they eat shit like this up. And y'all just caught up in all the hype, infatuated, like this man is a superhero or something because that's your favorite fighter. So y'all gonna roll with whatever they want. They did the same thing to Floyd Mayweather, but Floyd was the money man, so you ain't had no choice but to fight him. Oh, he's gonna run. He's gonna run. See, that's duck talk. When you get to talking like that, if a fighter is so superior, you can cut off the ring. But see, that's an excuse to try to make it like that Shakur, he just gonna get in there and run, and then Tank ain't gonna be able to get the knockout. Why would I put him in there with somebody like that he can't look good against and get a knockout for all his fans? See, when Shakur had his last fight, Calvin Ford, I seen him on the interview. He was jumping up and down the next day. They was clapping. They was excited because, bam, there it was. We ain't got to fight Shakur now. We could use the excuse and say that he's going to run. All of his maniacs, they're going to run with that narrative. They're going to believe that because they don't know shit about boxing anyway. That's our way out. That's our way out of the fight. They was looking for a way out, and that's their way out. And all these fickle-ass boxing fans, y'all gonna eat it up because y'all don't want to see Gervonta Davis in the ring with nobody they don't want to be in the ring with. It ain't a part of the blueprint. Calvin Ford just clearly told y'all what the blueprint is. Put Gervonta Davis in the ring with flat-footed fighters that's gonna stand right in front of him, make a fan-friendly fight so he can get a knockout. He can go on and continue to do it and continue to do it and rob the bank. That's what his fans pay to see. They don't care who it's against. They don't care what that fighter has accomplished. They don't care about none of that. Just as long as that fighter's going to stay right in front of Tank and don't move. Stay right there. Don't move. Hold on. I'm trying to hit you. Don't move. Don't move. If you move again, you're going to be disqualified. Like, what the hell y'all think this is? Y'all trying to turn boxing into slap fighting or something? Don't move, and you gonna get disqualified. Like, y'all are funny, man. But newsflash, the art of boxing is hit and not be hit. With all that being said, Shakur don't run. Yeah, he had an injury in his last fight, and he didn't let his hands go. I've seen both of his MRIs, and he had a reason not to let his hands go. But you know, that ain't no excuse to duck no smoke, because y'all act like that Gervonta Davis is Jesus, he's God, he'll knock out anybody. But then y'all continue to back up these excuses, this timid shit like this, right? But see, y'all gonna pay for it. Y'all are paid to see him get in the ring against Rayo, and I don't have no problem with Rayo. I like Rayo as a fighter, but he gonna stand right there and give y'all what y'all want to see. See, y'all are comfortable because y'all know the opponents that Tank is fighting, the opponents that he gonna go on to fight, y'all gonna get what you want. Y'all get to see your favorite fighter that you're obsessed with get a knockout, and you don't have to put him under no type of danger doing it. Very, very careful. Matchmaking is the blueprint. He told y'all the blueprint. Anyway, I know y'all already in the comments crying and biting blood out your bottom lip. You didn't have to change your pads out already, twice since I started this video. But hey, it is what it is. I believe that these fighters, they should leave Tank alone. Let Tank do whatever he gonna do. Don't even mention his name and go off and fight each other and make their own legacy. I'm sick of these dudes, calling out Tank and everything when they know that he not gonna fight him. That is not in his team's plan for him. And I think that he pretty much is bought into the blueprint himself. Anyway, y'all make sure y'all smash my like button. Subscribe to the channel if you're not already subbed. And y'all already know how I do. Diego talking that boxing again. And I'm gone.
Leaning to the right with the bass up loud. I slide, glide, choking on that lead up.
2 miles per hour, so everybody see.
Yeah.